Hey guys, what's up? It's a Friday evening. I just finished work. We just had Beer Friday at work. That's when everyone gets together and has a few beers in our boardroom, which is pretty sweet. I don't think many works allow for Beer Fridays. Anyway, it's day 5 of Vlog Everyday April, and I decided that I'm going to address some of the comments that I've gotten so far for this Vlog Everyday April. So here we go. Alright, let's take a look here. I have my laptop here. So this is off of my video, April Projects. So, okay, I'm going to try to pronounce this. The Messianic Manic says, the trick to fighting cravings is always being full. This is in my response to saying that I'm trying to eat better, eat more vegetables, and try to stay away from cravings I have for junk food. Anyway, he says, the trick to fighting cravings is always being full. If you're eating vegetables, eat lots of them. Don't let yourself get hungry. I completely agree with this. The reason that you have cravings in the first place, it's a survival mechanism built inside of your brain. The reason that you crave this food is so your urges are satisfied, so you'll be able to survive. The reasons that we crave sugary foods is because, well, we need sugar to survive. So back in the day, before food was manufactured by humans whatsoever, we ate berries and fruit and stuff like that. So when we ate that fruit, there was a signal sent to our brain saying, "Oh, sugar. That's what we need to survive. Let's have a craving for these berries. Let's have a craving for these pears because sugar is there to survive." So you get that automatic craving. But the problem is, in modern day society, we figured out how to trick the system by manufacturing sugar in mass quantities, and that kind of almost overrides our system. And we crave that sugar because it's there to survive, but the problem is we're able to create way more sugar than it is ever in a few strawberries. You could eat so much more sugar. If you drink a can of pop, that's probably over the amount of sugar you should be drinking or eating a day. But so yeah, I agree with that. If you eat like your sugar from, you might be craving pop or cake or something, but the underlying reason that you're craving cake is, I don't know why I did this, but the underlying reason that you crave cake is actually you're craving sugar, and your mind kind of goes back into your memory and says, "Oh, what fulfilled this craving in the past?" So your mind kind of paints this picture of this cake. You're craving this cake so you could fulfill your urges. So when you have these thoughts, realize what the main purpose of these cravings are. You're actually craving sugar. And if you eat maybe a handful of berries, then your craving will go away. Eventually, your mind will be conditioned to realize that, oh, to solve this craving, you eat berries. But it takes some time. It takes some time for your mind to adjust. To create a habit which literally transforms your brain like neural connections at a cellular I can't talk. At a cellular level, why can't I talk today? Are actually forming neural pathways in your brain when you're forming a new habit. So it takes some time for those neural pathways to form, and for your mind to realize that there's a connection between the healthy vegetables and fruit rather than eating the cake. Anyway, that's so the Messianic Manic Probably not saying that right. Says to eat a lot of vegetables. Eat a lot of them so you don't get yourself hungry. That's really good. If you don't eat breakfast or lunch, the likelihood that that part of your mind, those cravings, will get a lot stronger if you don't eat any food, because you really need food at that point. And at that point, your body's looking for as much calories as possible. So it's like, I need pizza, I need burgers right now. When you're super hungry, just vegetables and fruit don't sound satisfying. But if you're not, you're kind of hungry and you have eggs for breakfast with some fruit or something, and then you have something for lunch, by the time it's supper time, you might be craving a piece of cake, but it's a lot easier to manage because your body's already fulfilled with all the nutrients. So after he says, if you're eating vegetables, eat a lot of vegetables, Tander 101 says, LOL, won't you turn green? Now, no, you won't turn green if you eat a lot of vegetables. But if you eat a lot of carrots, I guess you turn a little bit of an orange hue. I guess that happens. And apparently Kraft Dinner, according to the old commercials from the 90s maybe. Yeah, in old 90s Kraft Dinner commercials, they'd eat Kraft Dinner and then they start glowing. You won't turn green. You might turn a little bit orange if you eat too much carrots. And if you eat a lot of greens, something turns green. Like, what goes in must come out. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Okay, so Dpart says on this video, this is stuff I already been doing for about a week or so, but I want to save some money and it's really hard to do that. So every day I have been putting $1 away in a coffee can. I have a better money saving plan than that, but that's a side one. Also, one other thing that I'm doing that is harder is that I'm going to bring my own bag to the store to not have to use a plastic bag. But half the time I forget to use one. But a good goal is for me to not forget that bag. Yeah, I agree. The less consumption of like wasteful plastics, the better it is for the environment, obviously. In fact, a couple weeks from now, I'm going to be participating in a cleanup on Earth Day, where we're going to clean up the city. Workmate of mine is preparing this cleanup, and last year I think they had 75 people, even when it was raining, and I'm going to be filming a lot of that event, so I'll probably upload a lot of that footage here. He asked me to film a lot of it and put together a video for that. I might even go out. He wants people to put out footage of garbage that's around the city before it's even done, so we could promote it more. So people go out and take pictures of garbage that is around the city and post it to the Facebook event that is correlating to this, so people could take a look at this and be like, oh, there is a lot of garbage, maybe we should go out and get rid of that garbage. So maybe one day next week I'll take my camera out, film the city, and film a bunch of garbage. Does that sound interesting? Me filming some garbage? I hope so. Alright. That's all the comments on that video. So the next comments I'm looking at are for, what's your favorite video game? I wonder how long this video has been going. Okay. So, the Messianic Manic commented in this. He says, I like Punch-Out. It's an old classic game. I don't think I've ever played it myself, actually. I also mentioned briefly that I was interested in someday creating a video game channel. That's not something I really am planning on doing anytime soon. This is my work computer, but my computer just wouldn't handle games very well anyway. I like Happy Wheels, so I might do some Happy Wheels. And I don't have any of the proper equipment to film anything, like from a video game, like a console. So it's not like something I'm going to do anytime soon. But he Signals Over the Air says, I'm going to go with no on the video game channel. There's enough on the tubes already. Don't think it needs another one. So my response to that is, like, it's if I were to do a video game channel, it would just be purely for fun. I think it would be fun to do, like play some video games and then kind of talk over it, sort of like a radio host or something, where I just talk about whatever or make some jokes. It's just another channel to communicate and also have some fun playing some video games. It's not something I'd really take seriously. It's not something that I'd make, like, really promote heavily. So I mean, if you don't want to watch it, like, that's fine. I don't really even watch that many video game channels myself, so it's completely understandable if you didn't want to watch it. But I might do it later on just for fun. Like, I don't care that there's a lot of video game channels already. My favorite video game is Kirby. I love Kirby, so he's misspelled Kirby, whatever. Kirby. Never heard of that one. Kirby. Okay, anyway. He means Kirby. I love Kirby. He's the only video game character out there that I think you could eat the bad guys and then vomit out the bad guys to kill other bad guys. What's not to like about cannibalizing and violence? Fair enough. Yeah, actually, yeah, I like Kirby. Kirby's a fun game. Dpart says, I would suggest that if you want to make a video game channel first, try it out a little with the vlog every day thing. If you're not up to vlogging one day, then you could play video games and make a video and kill two birds with one stone. As for my favorite game, it's hard to say, but at the moment, it's the Assassin's Creed game. I actually made a spoof on my channel called Assassinated, because I did play and beat the first Assassin's Creed. I didn't play any of the other ones. My brother plays those games all the time. So if you look up the video Assassinated on my channel, you can see a spoof of that. That's back when I was doing a lot more physical, visual, really hyper crazy humor. So if you like that old stuff, then check that out. Tander 101 says Assassin's Creed as well. Ashley Paschinger says, I tried to get into video games. Last time I played a video game, I just got angry and then raged quit. True story, lol. I go into waves. I get bored of games too. Kind of like when I'm playing a video game too much, or video games a few days in a row. I feel like I'm not really accomplishing anything. I'm just kind of playing a game. It's fun. I like it for the fun aspect. But when I start playing them too much, I just feel this sense of like I should be doing something, I guess. I even, like, my roommate has a Wii U and I play like Super Mario Brothers and the new Nintendo Land sometime. And if you look at the I decided to look at the gameplay history, and I'll notice that, like, for 4 days straight, like, I'll be playing video games for 2 to 3 hours a day, and then I'll stop for like 3 weeks, and then there'll be a phase where I play for 4 or 5 days, and then I'll stop for another 2 weeks. So, like, it's like every 2 or 3 weeks I'll play video games compulsively for like 4 days in a row, and then I'll get bored and stop for another 3 weeks, and then I'll play. So yeah, that's my habits, if you cared. So Polaris Zark says, I remember when you made really, really awesome videos, like where you melted down chocolate advent calendars and stuff. I did that. Maybe you should make your new channel for videos like that and keep this one for vlogging. I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot of vlogging on this channel. I'm not gonna make another extra channel. Like back when I was making all of those videos, I worked until 2:30 in the afternoon, and I was living at home which has like a lot of families living there. I didn't have like that much of a chance to hang out with a lot of friends. A lot of people here are my age. Like there's a university that's nearby, and you could walk to other people's houses from here. Back when I was living in Quispam Sis, where my parents live, it's mostly like a bunch of families raising their kids. So there wasn't that much. I didn't really have many friends when I was living back at home. So I had a lot of time on my hands to make a lot longer videos. And those videos, like my old Ask Marino series, each of those videos took up to 8 hours to film and edit. And I just don't have that much time anymore. I have like... I barely have time to make this video because I'm going over to my friend's house after this. But that's what's good about this vlog every day, April. I'm trying to get into the groove of making videos again. So like I like variety, so I'm not going to be making vlogs every single day. I might do more creative stuff, make some songs, do some more humor stuff, make some skits. But like I don't want to do pure comedy anymore. Like I just don't feel like that's what I want to do. I still like comedy is a part of me. I make jokes all the time. I make jokes with my friends. I love comedy itself. But I just like I don't feel, I don't know, compelled to make pure comedy videos because I just don't find it that fulfilling. I mean, I definitely had way more subscribers, way more viewers when I was doing silly comedy stuff, but it just felt like I was just, after a while, like I was just being a clown or something, like just goofing around for other people's enjoyment. Like I enjoyed it too, but I just felt like you could get comedy from everywhere, but what I really want to do is be able to inspire people, take a leadership position, and help other people with their problems. And maybe even do collab type projects where I form an online community with people. So that's more of the direction I want to go with, is more of a matured, like I still want to have comedy, but yeah, it's just not fulfilling on its own, just doing silly stuff, I guess. Gilo-san100 says, I get really bored from one game, but the games that I longest played are Gmod and Minecraft. Yeah, my brothers play Minecraft a lot. And Windwolf717 also says, I'm enjoying Minecraft right now. I tend to like games where you explore worlds or build things, so Minecraft fits both categories. Yeah, I definitely seen... Like, I can't get into Minecraft. I like a game that I could finish, I guess. Like, I'll play it with my brothers or something, but it's definitely really interactive, and you could do a lot of stuff with the game, so it's pretty neat. But yeah, don't really have, I'm more of a person who likes to create music and video blogs, so I just haven't gotten into that game really. I love Grand Theft Auto. I have all of them. I'm waiting for GTA 5. Yeah, there's some good games. I haven't really beaten one, but I'm the type of person that'll go to a friend's house who has the game and just go around and see how long I could drive around in a car and crash stuff and kill people and stuff, you know, all that fun stuff. I like Red Steel 2. I've never played Red Steel 2, but it sounds good. I like the game, Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2. I haven't played Uncharted 3 yet, but I like the Uncharted series. I really like the Max Payne series. And I just played Max Payne 3, and it's awesome. I played it a few months ago. And Monkey Island by LucasArts. That's probably my favorite video game series. It's like a puzzle game where it's classified as an adventure game where you have to, where there's like a main character that you click. You could have an inventory, like pick stuff up, you talk to people, and it's like a storyline that you have to like figure out where to go, who to talk to progress the story, basically. I guess that's the best description I could give for people who haven't played it before. Probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's great. If I were to do a video game channel, that's one of the main games I'd do, because it's an awesome game. Portal. It's fun, challenging, hilarious, and makes you feel like a genius. That is a good game. I did play and beat the first Portal, and when I was home over Easter, I played Portal 2. I didn't beat it, but I got through a few levels, and I played the 2-player mode, the cooperative mode with my brothers. And yeah, I think that's it. For comments. This video is probably like 20 minutes long. I can't tell, the screen on my camera is broken, so I can't see the timestamp of how long this went, but tomorrow's Saturday, so I'll have more time to make a video and edit, so it might be more organized than the last few videos have been. I'm not 100% satisfied with where these videos have been going so far, just because of the fact that I've been super rambly in these videos, not straight to the point. They're not very well organized, and I think for the average person, probably pretty hard to follow. I'd like a video where like my points are clear and concise, easy to follow, and fun to watch, I guess. So, I'm sure some of you found this good or something. Okay, tomorrow I'll make another video. That's my video for today. Alright, bye.